Welcome to my channel, GM Autos. The future of electric mobility is here, and it comes with a rebellious edge. This is the 2026 Cupra UrbanRebel, a car that refuses to fit neatly into categories. It's compact, yet aggressive, efficient, yet thrilling, and designed to bring Cupra's motorsport DNA into the world of everyday driving. For years, Cupra has built its reputation on performance and distinctive styling. And with the UrbanRebel, it's proving that electric doesn't have to mean boring. Instead, this is a car that promises excitement every time you get behind the wheel, while still being practical enough for modern city life. So, let's take a closer look at what makes the UrbanRebel such a standout in the growing field of electric vehicles. Underneath its striking design, the 2026 UrbanRebel rides on Volkswagen Group's MEB small platform, which was purpose-built to power compact electric cars. But Cupra, being Cupra, it hasn't just settled for a simple city runabout. Instead, the UrbanRebel is tuned to deliver sharp dynamics and quick acceleration, making it one of the sportiest cars in its class. Its front-mounted electric motor produces about 226 horsepower, which might not sound like a jaw-dropping figure compared to supercars. But for a lightweight compact EV, it's plenty to deliver a genuine thrill. In fact, the UrbanRebel launches from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 6.9 seconds. That's quicker than many hot hatches on the market today. And with the instant torque of electric power, the acceleration feels even more responsive. In real life, of course, performance isn't the only thing that matters in an urban EV. Range and efficiency are equally important. The UrbanRebel doesn't disappoint here either, offering an estimated range of around 440 kilometers on a single charge. That's enough for daily commuting, weekend getaways, and everything in between. When it's time to recharge, the car supports fast charging technology, allowing you to go from 10 to 80% battery in just about 25 minutes. That means you can stop for a coffee or a quick break on the highway, and your Cupra is ready to hit the road again. It's this balance between spirited performance and everyday usability that makes the UrbanRebel stand out in a crowded EV market. But let's be honest, one of the first things that grabs your attention isn't what's under the hood, it's the way this car looks. The UrbanRebel was first unveiled as a radical concept back in 2021. While most concept cars lose their edge by the time they reach production, this one has stayed true to its roots. The cat carries an unmistakably futuristic design language. The front end is sharp and aggressive, with Cupra's signature triangular LED headlights giving it a fierce identity. The body is sculpted with bold creases and muscular wheel arches, while the roofline tapers into a sporty spoiler at the back. Everything about its design screams performance, even though it's technically a compact city car. Cupra has managed to take the practicality of a hatchback and wrap it in styling that wouldn't look out of place on a racetrack. The rear of the car is equally distinctive. You'll find full-width LED taillights that stretch across the hatch, giving it a modern, high-tech feel. The spoiler not only adds flair, but also improves aerodynamics, helping efficiency and stability at higher speeds. Cupra has also paid attention to details like rim design, paint finishes, even the integration of copper accents, which are a brand signature. The result is a car that doesn't just blend into traffic, it demands to be noticed. Parked in the city or zipping along a highway, UrbanRebel has a presence that's rare in its category. Step inside, and the UrbanRebel continues to impress. The interior is a perfect example of Cupra's philosophy: bold, sporty, and driver-focused. Instead of following the minimalist approach that many electric cars take, Cupra leans into a more emotional design language. You're greeted with sculpted bucket-style seats that not only look sporty, but also provide excellent support for spirited driving. The steering wheel is compact and flat-bottomed, with performance-oriented controls built right in, directly. In front of the driver, a digital cockpit displays everything you need from speed and range to navigation and performance data in a crisp, high-resolution format. At the center of the dash sits a large infotainment screen powered by Cupra's latest software interface. It supports full connectivity with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, voice commands, and over-the-air updates to keep the system fresh. Beyond the tech, Cupra has put emphasis on sustainability in the cabin. Many of the materials are recycled or eco-friendly, but they still manage to feel premium. The mix of fabrics, Alcantara, and copper highlights creates an atmosphere that feels both futuristic and sporty. Like some EVs that feel sterile inside, the UrbanRebel's cabin feels alive, engaging you every time you sit down. Practicality is also part of the equation. Despite its compact footprint, the UrbanRebel offers usable rear seats and a decent-sized boot, making it more than capable of handling groceries, luggage, or even a small road trip. The fact that it blends this practicality with style and performance makes it appealing not just to enthusiasts, but also to younger drivers. Families and city dwellers looking for something a bit different from the norm. Safety and driver assist. Technology have not been overlooked either. The UrbanRebel comes with a full suite of advanced systems, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automated emergency braking. Together, these systems make driving in the city less stressful, while also boosting confidence on longer journeys. Cupra has made sure that even though this car is rebellious in character, it's still responsible when it comes to protecting its passengers. What really sets the Cupra UrbanRebel apart, though, is its personality. In a market where many EVs are starting to feel similar, smooth, quiet, and sometimes a little soulless, this car injects passion back into the equation. It has the excitement of a performance hatchback, the efficiency of a modern EV, and the style of a concept car. Brought to life, it's not just a car to get you from A to B, it's a car that makes every journey an experience. And in an era where driving is changing rapidly, that sense of fun is something we shouldn't lose. So who is the UrbanRebel really for? It's for the driver who wants an EV, but doesn't want to sacrifice style or excitement. It's for the city dweller who values compact size, but still craves performance. And it's for those who want to stand out from the crowd with something truly unique. The 2026 Cupra UrbanRebel is more than just another electric car. It's a statement of what electric mobility can be when you refuse to follow the rules. In short, this is Cupra proving that the future doesn't have to be bland, and electric doesn't have to be predictable. With the UrbanRebel, they built a car that looks like the future, drives like a hot hatch, and still fits the needs of everyday life. Whether you're drawn to its design, its performance, or its eco-conscious nature, one thing is clear. The UrbanRebel is here to shake up the EV market, and it's not asking for permission.